So my mom is fasting today and I thought of cooking farali aloo. Now I break down this recipe in 5 steps. Step 1 includes let's chop ginger into small dices. Now I'm taking an inch of ginger, cut it roughly in small dices. Now next up I have peanuts which I have coarsely pounded. Don't make it a fine powder, just coarsely pound it. Take portal and messel and grind it coarsely. Now next up what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop green chilies. Now these green chilies are a bit spicy, so I have taken 2 green chilies. I'll chop it in chunks so that whenever I'm eating it or whenever my mom is eating it, we can remove it if it is too spicy. So chop this up. Next up is the stems, coriander seeds, coriander leaf stems that I'm taking. Mind you that roots and then stems and then coriander leaves. So here you can see it is a root of coriander. Now we do not want to use this. What we want to use it is the coriander stems. Let me just show you how it looks like. So you have a coriander leaves. You see I have removed the leaves out of it and this is the stem. This is how it looks like. We do not want to use roots of it. We want to use stems, right? So finely chop that. Now finely chop the coriander leaves as well because that will go for the garnishing, right? So let me recap the ingredients. We have got peanuts coarsely pounded, coriander stems, coriander leaves, we have got ginger, lemon and green chilies. That's it. It is really easily available ingredients. Step 2 is boiling the potatoes. Now I've got potatoes with me. It is around 8 to 9 potatoes, which will be enough for both of us. Now put it in a pressure cooker and wash it. Remember always to wash your veggies before you use it. So wash it well, remove the excess water out of it, wash it for the 2 times or 3 times as what you required. And then we can put it on a flame. I have added 1 glass of water into this pressure cooker. Now this is for 8 to 9 potatoes. Now I'll put on the lid and close the cooker. Yeah. Put on the lid and close the pressure cooker. I'll turn on the flame. I'll keep it medium to high. Now we'll wait for the 3 whistles to come. Now once the 3 whistles are done, let it cool down and then open the pressure cooker and you will see the potatoes are almost cooked. Now this is not fully cooked. It is maybe 90% or 85% to 90% are cooked, and remaining we will be cooking it during the sauteing process. Now what I'll do is I'll remove those potatoes into a bowl and I'll peel off. Let's peel each of the potatoes. See, it is easily coming out. So it is nicely pressure cooked. Now once the potatoes are peeled off, cut it into a dices. Now next step is to take a deep pan, add 3 tablespoons of oil. Now I'm taking a bit extra oil because I want my aloo to fry a bit. So I'm taking 3 tablespoons of oil. If you want, you can less the quantity of oil depending on your choice. It is completely up to you. Now once this oil is heat up, what I'll do is I'll add cumin. I'm taking 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds let it crackle. Once it is crackled, I'll add ginger, green chilies and coriander stems to this and let it fry a bit. This will release the aroma, it will release the flavors into that oil. So let it crackle for a minute or two. You see that sizzling? Yeah. Now here I'm adding a pinch of sugar because my mom likes to have the khatta meetha taste. So I'm adding lemon juice as well as a pinch of sugar over here. This will caramelize the entire process. Now let it cook for half a minute. Here I'm adding a pinch of turmeric powder to get the color. It's up to you. If you are not having it, you can skip that. Next step would be adding the potatoes and frying it and mixing everything. Now here I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt. You can add salt as per your taste. I'm also adding coarsely pounded peanuts. It will add a bit of crunch to it. Mix it really well. You want potatoes to get that yellowish color. Fry it for some time. And then next step would be to add on lemon juice. I'm adding half a lemon juice and this is for 1 serving. Now to finish this, we will add coriander leaves and give it a last stir. Mix it well and it is ready to be served. It is quick, easy and simple dish. Do let me know in the comments below how did you find it. If you find value in this video, please consider subscribing to this channel. Also, if you made this recipe, then do let me know in the comments down below what are the addition or what is something that you made change to this dish. I'll be happy to hear you. See you in the next video.